In an armored suit, Batman battles the Talons in the Batcave, instructing Alfred to lower the temperature to exploit their regenerative weakness. As Batman faces the relentless, regenerating enemies, he commands Alfred to accelerate the freezing process to stop them. Despite Alfred's suggestion to retreat, Batman refuses, determined to fight. He then uses electricity to subdue a Talon, declaring that he is abandoning his usual restraint. Equipped in a highly advanced war suit with extreme temperature resistance, Batman deploys freezing batarangs against the Talons. While defending his home, he taunts his enemies, emphasizing his superiority. However, despite the suit's durability, Batman realizes that the Talons are still managing to break through. Alfred's worry intensified as Batman was overwhelmed, knocked down near the Batcave's dinosaur statue. The Talons prepare to deliver the final blow. Believing they have finally overpowered Batman, the Talons taunt him, mocking his weak defenses and claiming that the Court of Owls will always infiltrate his home. Just as they prepare to finish him off, Batman, though injured, hints at a hidden defense. At that moment, Batman's secret weapon is revealed, a massive robotic dinosaur from the Batcave. With a powerful strike, it crushes the attacking Talons. As they struggle beneath its weight, Batman acknowledges his mechanical ally. Yet, the battle is not over. The Talons recover and launch another assault. Batman, weakened and close to unconsciousness, faces a potentially fatal blow. Monitoring his weakening condition, Alfred makes a desperate decision. As Batman starts to collapse, Alfred rushes to secure the armory doors, fearing the worst. Meanwhile, Bruce, recalling the ancient struggle between bats and owls. He remembers a crucial detail, something tied to the moment the owls mysteriously vanished. Inspired by his ancestors, Batman recalls how bats never disappeared, but instead hid in the deep dark places beyond the owl's reach. He rises with renewed strength and a relentless will, representing the bat's return and preparing to reclaim Gotham. Despite Alfred's warnings about the extreme cold, Batman survives. Meanwhile, the Talons, affected by the freezing temperatures, begin to collapse. When a Talon attempts to flee across a bridge, Batman immediately pursues. Using the Batmobile, Batman subdues the fleeing Talon, but allows him to regenerate, suggesting a larger strategy. He then instructs Alfred to use a coolant to freeze the remaining Talons. Ignoring Alfred's concerns, Batman notices an owl symbol in the sky, a direct challenge from the Court of Owls. Determined, he prepares to confront them. Racing through Gotham, Batman protects various targets from the Court of Owls' wrath, while his allies battle Talons across the city. His focus intensifies on finding Jeremiah Arkham and Lincoln March. Prioritizing Arkham Asylum first, he later arrives at a separate location at exactly 7:02 p.m., where he encounters an unexpected figure. Lincoln March, a mayoral candidate, appears to recognize Batman as Bruce Wayne before being fatally stabbed. The attack, executed with a bullet and a hidden assassin, indicates clearly the Court of Owls. As March lies gravely wounded, he struggles to deliver a mysterious message for Bruce Wayne, handing Batman a paper with names linked to the court. With his final words, he urges Bruce to fight for Gotham before passing away, leaving Batman deep in thought. Following March's death, and armed with crucial evidence, Batman vows to destroy the Court of Owls. Despite Alfred's report that the Talons have been contained in cold storage, Batman, fueled by revenge for the attack on his home, decides to take the fight directly to the court. Meanwhile, Maria Powers arrives at her heavily secured penthouse, only to find it devastated. Attempting to call security, she is interrupted by Batman, who greets her menacingly, leaving her visibly frightened. Confronting Maria about a missing mask, Batman reveals that her husband Joseph's mask case was empty. Maria is shocked to see the mask Batman has, realizing it isn't Joseph's. When Batman demands to know Joseph's whereabouts, Maria claims he has fled the country and warns Batman that he and his allies don't have control. Unfazed, Batman implies that she will soon face consequences. Batman uses scare tactics to make Maria Powers call her husband, allowing Alfred to track the signal despite Joseph's secured line. Alfred reports that the Talons remain in suspended animation. Focused on tracking Joseph Powers, Batman instructs Alfred to alert him when his location is identified. The search leads them to a blackout zone in Gotham's south side, near the Row. Alfred identifies the epicenter at 77 Irvington, but Batman, already familiar with the address, senses a personal connection. Recalling a lesson from Henri Ducard about quick case recognition, Batman experiences a moment of realization. Standing outside Harbor House, a location he investigated as a boy for the Court of Owls, he prepares himself for long-hidden truths. Upon infiltrating the Court of Owls' hideout, Batman vows to destroy their influence. However, he finds the entire court dead, strangely arranged at their table, as if still alive. This revelation changes his understanding. The court is more than just an organization. It is something far more sinister, existing beyond death itself. Examining the scene, Batman discovers that the court members are not just deceased, but maintained as if awaiting resurrection. Back at Wayne Manor, Bruce reflecting on the court's persistent grip on the city. Alfred reminds him of his duties, bringing him back to reality. Bruce realizes that his fight against the court is far from over. He has only begun to uncover their true power. Questioning the court's destruction, Bruce suspects continued influence and identifies suspicious financial activity linked to them. Alfred acknowledges Bruce's relentless pursuit and suggests that his determination may be tied to his parents' unsolved murder, further intensifying Bruce's suspicions. Alfred insists that Bruce himself is the key to understanding his parents' murder, urging him to move on. However, when Alfred directs him to suit up, Bruce abandons his scheduled meeting, declaring that he is hunting someone, leaving Alfred worried about his next move. His search leads him to a morgue, where he finds a note. "Follow me down the rabbit hole?" Accepting the challenge, he prepares to chase this mysterious enemy. Investigating the abandoned Willowwood home for children, built over Gotham's only sinkhole, Batman encounters ghostly images of children playing, suggesting a dark and hidden history. Uncovering records, he learns that Willowwood was shut down after a sinkhole incident 18 years ago, revealing horrifying child abuse and neglect. Though skeptical, Batman acknowledges the disturbing atmosphere and prepares himself to capture a dead man. Trapped within the ruins, Batman faces a shadowy figure who challenges his identity. The mysterious man dismisses Batman's claim that he is Lincoln March, stating instead that Batman must reveal who he truly is. Batman accuses the man of being a traitor who betrayed the Court of Owls, poisoned them, faked his death, and used the Talon revival serum. The man reveals the court's plan to create a rival Talon, complete with a specialized suit. He then changes the focus, demanding Batman reveal his true identity. Batman reveals Lincoln March was an inmate at the facility, driven by arrogance to leave clues. March admits he learned the court's truth by observing Batman and attempted to replicate him. Batman claims the court transformed March into their ideal candidate, but March insists his identity existed before their influence. March claims to be Thomas Wayne Jr., abandoned in Willowwood while Bruce lived in privilege. Bruce denies this, insisting his parents wouldn't abandon a child. March then blames Bruce for their deaths, fueling his hatred. Now fully armored in a Talon suit, he challenges Batman to a final battle, Wayne versus Wayne. Lincoln March, as the Court of Owls enforcer, attacks Batman fiercely, aiming to prove his superiority and claim his supposed right as Gotham's true ruler.